I'm showing you how I got this look for a holiday party. Anything I can do to help my under eyes, we're doing. These are the Shiseido Benefiance wrinkle resistant patches. I bought a ton of Refi products, and do you want to see a whole video on everything? So this is the Lip Buff Exfoliant. Oh, I think you just like squeeze it and then like scrub your lips. I like doing my lips first, so then you can put some hydrating lip stuff on, and by the time you go to do your lips, they're all nice and hydrated. Okay, I got a whole lot of new products, not necessarily new, brand new to the market, but new to me. And this is a independent brand or indie brand, and she does one of my favorite contour products. It's the Vanity Makeup Cosmetics, and it's her eyeshadow palette. I haven't even used it yet. Look at how pretty that is. I love her makeup tutorials too. I've been following her for a while. She's great. Since we're gonna be doing like a holiday party look, if you want your eyes to really pop, this stuff makes all the redness go away. You can do it with contacts because I have contacts. But try to remember to do it before you do your makeup. I always forget, and I'm like halfway through my eyeshadow and then I put them in. So don't do that. We're gonna use the Grande Lips. What are your thoughts on lip filler? Generation behind me, everybody. A lot of people have it, but most of my friends and people I know don't have it. But I'm curious like what you see out in real life. Like most people I know don't do that, but everybody on social does it. I mean, I don't really care either way, but just curious. So if you really want to make your eyeshadow last all night, you have to prime your eyelids. You don't need to necessarily get an eye primer. Just use a concealer and tap it over your eyelids. Like struggling with these nails. I've had them on all week and I like can't type. It like takes me so much longer to type because I'm like typing with the nail, not with my pad of your finger or whatever that is. Okay, now you want to set the primer. Use a loose or pressed powder. I'm using the Givenchy powder. Just press it in. Make sure you don't have any creases before you do powder. Otherwise you're just gonna set the crease. And your eyeshadow will go on a lot smoother. Okay, I'm so excited to use this palette. We're gonna first go in with this shade here. It's like a neutral shade. I'm just putting that kind of all over the eyelid. And this is like almost my like go-to step every time I do my eyeshadow because I'm just like carving out where I want the crease to be. And then, ooh, I kind of like this cool tone gray. I think I'm gonna mix this color and the gray color together. And I think I'm just gonna do like a soft cut crease with a wing. If you have hooded eyes, learning how to do a cut crease is amazing because your eyes just look so much bigger. These are blending so nice. I like secretly knew that I was gonna love this palette because it's expensive. No, but it's her stuff is so good. It's like such quality. I've now bought 4 of her contour palettes, so, and then I buy them as gifts for people. So I like supporting her. And this is obviously not sponsored by her. I'm not even like an affiliate or anything, but I just like her stuff. I mean, but if she wants me to become an affiliate, I will be. So now for the cut crease, like a really good tip or like hack is put it on your lash line with a flat brush and then look up and see where that is. That's where you're gonna create your cut crease. You can even do it on this side, like across your whole eye. And I'm using the Sephora Best Skin Ever concealer. I love this concealer. It's so good. And the Sephora line is like always 30% off. See, it works every time. I really wish I knew how to do this before. Like, I've had so many mess ups with doing cut creases until I learned this hack, and I was like, oh my god, this is genius. I honestly don't remember who I watched it from. I'm gonna do the white, or well, it's a cream color really. Make sure you don't have any creases again. If you don't have like pressed or loose powder, you can use an eyeshadow to set, but typically like a loose powder or pressed powder will just work better. I'm gonna go in with this really like, it's like a champagne-y color. I don't know if I want to put shimmer all the way across, but I should have zoomed you in. I'll zoom you in a little bit now. All right, so we're gonna go in with the black with a really sharp brush like this. And I'm just gonna stamp along my lash line. Then I'm gonna create a little wing. Okay, I think it's time to get rid of these things. I'm just gonna tight line. This is the Makeup by Mario. And how I do the half lashes, I don't like connect them all the way to the bottom of my lash. What the f is going on with these lashes? In the spirit of using the Vanity Makeup eyeshadow palette, we're gonna do the contour too. We're gonna do some underpainting, and I'm using the Vanity Makeup brush. So for underpainting, this is the medium trio. You can usually go a little bit darker than you would because you're gonna put foundation over it. This is how JLo's makeup artist, Scott Barnes, does her makeup. I just put some concealer on, buff that out. This is the Makeup Forever one I've been really liking, especially if you have mature skin or maybe dry skin that like tends to emphasize, like if you put anything on it, some of your lines. And then we're gonna go in with the Hourglass Veil Skin Tint. Make sure this is the right color. I do have some fake tan on though. Do you always put fake tan on when you go to an event, like a big event, or is that just me? I'm just gonna use a beauty blender to do the, what is it, foundation over, because I do want it to be light. I've tried it with the brush too. For some reason, whenever I do it with like this is the one I would normally use if I was using a brush, it seems to be a little bit heavier. I really like this foundation. You want to be really extra, which mine as well. I'm gonna go in with the shade Light in the Vanity Makeup Cosmetics palette. And this is like definitely more of a cool tone, where I want to slim down my face a little bit. I don't know, she just like gets the tones for contour right. Just like so many out there that are either too bronze, or like, usually it's too bronze. That's usually what it is. It's like, that's a bronzer, not a contour. So I'm going to the holiday party. Had ordered a dress. It was like really bright red. Well, it was red, I thought, and then it came in and it was like a neon red, and I was like, no, I'm not wearing that. The black version of it was out of stock, and then I kept checking to see if it would be in stock, and it was, and then it arrived literally like 2 hours ago. I was just praying that it got here in time. Otherwise, I don't know what I was gonna wear. And then just to kind of like set everything, I'm going back in with the Givenchy powder. We're gonna go in with this color. Make sure you can see. And I'm gonna go in with the brown. Go in with the Makeup by Mario, the blue, navy blue. I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush. Using the Charlotte Tilbury. The MAC Fix Plus. I got this new set of Jessup brushes and I'm really impressed. They're very affordable. Since I have hooded eyes, I really only fill in my brows on the top because I don't want to take up any space underneath. I'm gonna try this new Refi Beauty in the shade Rosewood. This is like the sealer that's supposed to make it stay in place. Okay, just change into my dress, put some earrings on, and then I put the Refi Rosewood gloss on. This is the look. What do you think? I love the palette. I still have to figure out how to use the lipstick, but